Crazy today with another video. And in case you don't already know, I am doing a collab today. And this is the collab video and I am so excited. And before we start, mine is going to be the last in the collab. So if you'd like to start from the top, you can. But if you also start right here, then it's no big deal. And before I get into the video, I just want to say a big thanks to everyone who decided to do it with me. And those people would include Hasa, Blizzard Beauty, Boobox TV, and Fireworks Productions. You guys are all so amazing and this could not have been done without you. So thank you guys so much and hopefully this series turns out being really good. And without further ado, we're going to start this video. Now, in case some of you guys don't know, there has been quite a bit of hate among BooTubers. And I know it's not just in this community, it's also over YouTube and just some social media platforms in general. So there was a group of us that decided, you know what, let's go and make some videos addressing these problems and hopefully we can end up helping people with them. All of us have different topics and different ways to address it. My topic is on copying. Now, it's no secret out there that there are some people who will just end up copying videos, that way they can get as many likes as the person who made the successful video. But my question today is, what is copying and when is something just inspiration and when is it actually copying the person? If you go through pretty much any of my music videos, you'll always see comments that said, you copied someone, or someone else started to use this song, you copied them. So I figured I'd just take the time to sit down and talk to you guys about what is copying and what isn't. The first thing I want to talk about is getting inspiration from someone. Now, we've all had those times where we just take great inspiration from what someone has done in one of their videos. Whether they used a cool new trick or used a cool new editing app, we all end up taking inspiration from other people from time to time. And is that really considered copying? Well, I'd like to say it isn't. And if you take great inspiration from someone, don't feel afraid to put it in a comment section of the video or to talk to people about how, yeah, this person has inspired me to do this. It's always cool to be able to look out at people and be like, hey, that person decided to make this video because of something that you did. So if you did take inspiration from something, then just make sure you let it be known, whether it's in that video or one later addressing it, because it's important that we can all learn from each other. And the second thing is the fact that just because you use the same song as someone in a music video or have the same idea as someone else who made a video doesn't mean that you're directly copying them. I mean, let's be completely honest. If only one person can make a music video based on a song, then there would be a whole lot less music videos out there. And personally, I enjoy watching music videos of people who use the same song. It's amazing to see how many different ideas someone can get from just a single song. Something that you could do if any of this ever happens is you could either A, ask them in the comment section as politely as possible, but why don't you just ask them like, why do you think I copied this person? And if that person won't leave you alone, then sometimes it's best to just make it off as if it were a joke and then just move on with your life. Because honestly, it's not worth making a rude comment over. And if you've already seen one of the previous videos in this collab, then you'll probably already know some of that. Another question many of you might have is, what is copying? The only reason it would probably be copying is if, let's just say you're making a music video, and someone did the exact same thing as you in that music video, and then didn't give you credit, and maybe even said, you know, that this was their idea. Then that would most definitely be copying. Now, the dictionary definition of copy is make a similar or identical version of, reproduce. And the second one is imitate, the style or behavior of. So in other words, if the video is extremely similar or even an exact recreation of it, then that's probably copying. Typically, if someone is copying another person, then multiple people will look at the video and be like, hey, I'm pretty sure it's similar to this other video. So if you're the only one commenting on that video that they're copying, sometimes they might not be, and sometimes it's just best to leave it alone. And with that being said, it is also important that you don't just let people copy you, because it's important that we get credit for our own ideas. And with that being said, I just want to say that there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from someone, or even letting people know, hey, I took inspiration from this person. Just make sure you always give them credit, because then that person can go over to your video and be like, wow, that is so awesome. I'm so glad that you took inspiration from something that I did. The main reason I am addressing copying is because there are too many fights over it. There are too many people who are out there and they think that people copy them, when in reality, they might have just used a similar song to them or the same song as them in a music video. Or they might have just used stop motion in the same place another person did. And to be completely honest, it's really not necessary to be upset with people whenever they do stuff like that. I'm just speaking from personal experience. I've seen many people who have watched my Better When I'm Dancing video, and they've gone off and made a stop motion to the same song with it. But in all of them, they've been kind enough to say, I took inspiration from Coco Crazy. And to be honest, that is so awesome, guys. Keep on doing it. Keep on making these videos that are so awesome. I can't tell you how awesome I think it is whenever some of you guys go out and do stop motion. The point of this series is not to make you guys angry or to make more hate. Instead, it's to simply just address certain problems and talk about them. If we never talked about them, then chances are they'll probably just end up getting worse. So it's always important that you end up talking to someone about stuff. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them to me in the comment section below. And if you want to, you can also DM me on Instagram. So there's plenty of different options that you can do. With all this being said, I want to leave you guys with a challenge. My challenge today to you guys would be to find someone else's video and just tell them how amazing they did on it. It always feels awesome to know that there are people who are willing to take their time out of their day and leave you a nice comment. There are a little over 400 of you guys subscribed to this channel, and if all of you went out and just left one nice comment to someone, that would be so awesome. Thank you very much for listening for what I had to say today. I know it's not your typical, extremely happy, upbeat video, but at the same exact time, it's really important to address this stuff and talk about it. And once again, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. We are starting a hashtag, which is #WasteTheHate, and it's on the thumbnail of this video and probably on the title. And this hashtag is going to be used that way people know not to hate on YouTube channels or in just anything in general. It was created by Fireworks Productions, and I don't know if she wanted us to tell everyone, but I thought it was really clever and it's a clever thing to think of. So if you're ever trying to address hate on something, specifically BooTube, then make sure that you use the hashtag #WasteTheHate. And hopefully we can help to get rid of the hate on YouTube. There will be a link in the description to all of the other people that I have collabed with. And I hope that you guys get a really awesome message out of all of these different videos. And without further ado, I would love to thank you all so much for watching this video. Bye!